everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Putting the Pieces Together with Jigsaw Learning. I'm here again with my colleague, Marilyn Schmitke, and today we're talking about leading with grace and ease through a time of uncertainty. As the educational landscape has changed in unprecedented ways with COVID-19, we know that there's a lot of uncertainty out there, and each and every day as they make different announcements, more and more is coming to light. So I asked Marilyn to join us. Hi, Marilyn.
Hey, Jen. Thanks for having me back again.
We had a conversation about staff buy-in and whatnot prior to all of this, and this has certainly shifted the focus. So, knowing that the vast experience that you've had and you've seen change come and go, how do you as a leader respond to uncertainty?
Sure. Thanks, Jen. Well, we certainly have not seen change like this before. So I think more than ever, we really need to lean on the relationships that we've fostered and our school culture as a whole, and on the skill sets of our team members. Now, this was true pre-COVID-19 and really remains more so today. And we must still intentionally and mindfully set the stage for change to flourish, but be ever more aware of leading with grace and ease in response to the unexpected.
So I've heard you speak of grace and ease a couple of times. What does it mean to lead with grace and ease?
Well, I think that leading with grace and ease through a time of uncertainty, it does not mean that we lead with perfection. In fact, we really need to fail forward. It means that we do not abandon our processes and structures that we currently have, but rather we really amplify them by moving through our work with a heightened presence, thoughtfulness, and humility. Leading with grace and ease enables us to recognize that there's beauty inherent in knowing that regardless of the uncharted waters ahead of us, our teams will continue to collaborate as we unlock some of these answers together.
So you speak of thoughtfulness and humility. How do you ensure decisions made are thoughtful and purposeful rather than emotional and reactive?
I think if we honor that gift of time between stimulus and response, we don't need to have all of the answers all of the time, nor do we have to have an immediate response to all matters. Gen experience has really taught me that when I'm pressured into responding according to somebody else's passion for that immediate response, I'm sure to make ill-informed and regretful decisions. It's better that we respond in a way that recognizes an individual's need for a response, yet really honors the fact that they've brought forth an issue worthy of thoughtful reflection.
So as a leader, there are various people that are coming at you to get that immediate response. How do you lead a learning community that is impacted by uncertainty?
Jen, I think that it's really important for us to acknowledge that while there may be chaos around us, it is critical that we not allow this chaos to thrive within us. Our teams are looking to us for direction more than ever. So let's be vigilant about protecting our cultures that we've worked so hard to achieve. Take the time to do the things that fill your emotional, physical, and spiritual bank accounts so that you can achieve clarity and direction for yourself and others who depend on you for thoughtful and humble leadership. I believe that there is a collective fear as well that many leaders are sharing right now. And that is that we only have one chance to get this right for our learning communities. Although this may be true in large part, but I think we have to take into account that if we approach this unprecedented time with a collective compassion for the work that we do, the children that we serve, and the staff who support teaching and learning, we will find the answers together. Be tuned into the fears and uncertainties of your staff, while at the same time being open with them about your own fears. Let's embrace the mistakes that we're going to make and the resulting valuable lessons that we are about to learn. Give one another the space, the permission, and the support to make these invaluable mistakes as a team.
So we talk about failing forward. How do you maintain forward momentum amidst the chaos?
Continue to welcome and encourage thought-provoking discussions. Create the formalized times for these to emerge, as well as promote the continued need for informal conversations. Maintain your meeting schedules and set times to connect online. And determining the supporting structures and frameworks through the process is key in establishing an online learning culture. Make asking questions that challenge our way of thinking and performing a part of your practice. Continually infuse questions for consideration and discussion to normalize the practice of reflection and debate. This is especially important now. Tie in a professional learning component with guiding questions into your meetings with staff. Revisit cultural expectations as a staff and ensure that culture remains intact during this time of isolation. Continue to communicate that the level of urgency surrounding student needs remains high, especially in this time of challenge.
So, Marilyn, one of the things I've always appreciated about working with you in my previous roles and on this team is that you are extremely graceful, extremely thoughtful, and extremely humble in your leadership. So, as we close this, do you have any final thoughts for those that are still navigating through that uncertainty?
Well, first of all, thank you for that compliment, Jen. That means a lot coming from you. Please remember to take the time to triage your needs as a school community through a lens of grace, ease, and collective compassion. And your teams will achieve incredible things for our students. So imagine the beautiful impact our efforts are going to have.
Thank you, Marilyn, because I look forward to the beautiful impact that I know you're having with our partners. I appreciate you taking the time today.
Thank you, Jen. You too.